evening, guys. It's 5:30 p.m., which means it's time for gist, banter, all that is trending and exclusive on social media. You're watching Akia TV Official on Akia TV. My name is Favor Obinyalba, your official gist buddy, and I have with me the very beautiful Tamara Bullions. Let's start from that. What does it mean? Is your real surname Bullion?
No, it's my brand name.
Oh, okay. So like when I first heard it, I was like, oh. But then I realized that you do like a lot of things. So
Yeah.
what do you do?
Okay, basically, yeah, I'm into ushering and events. Then I'm an artist. Like I'm an artist. I do basically arts and crafts and makeup arts too.
Wow.
Yeah.
What again?
That's just it.
The list that they sent to me was long.
Yeah, I have 3 businesses under Bullions Group. Yeah. Then the first one is QT Ushers, which is an ushering agency. And the second one is Bullions Home, which is my arts and crafts brand. And the third one is Bullions Beauty, which is my makeup brand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ha! Only you one. How did you start doing the arts and crafts one?
Okay, it's of recent, like this year, because all my business have basically been wedding services, and I really wanted to do selling, but I didn't want to just buy and sell, because buy and sell is the same thing everybody's reselling. So I wanted to do my own thing
And sell it.
and sell it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. And then you're an artist, like you're an arts person.
Specifically racing arts and beads.
Oh, racing art and
Yeah.
wow, that's
Yeah.
very impressive. Like I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
You're looking at me like you don't believe I'm impressed. Like you're looking at me like, are you sure? I'm
No,
serious.
I get that often.
Yo, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's really good. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now let me not get handwork. God to do it for me. Anyways, yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Is Wednesday. Oh. I feel like I guess it was Wednesday. But yes, yesterday the PDP governors around the country came into town. I don't want to use the word that Nnamdi Obayan used. Nnamdi Obayan said descended. They did not descend, but they've been in town and they've been discussing, things to make their party a formidable party. Other things that are concerning them. We've not received the communique yet. Don't know why, but yes, we've not as if I don't know why. I know why, but like. We've not received the communique yet, and they were in town and they were having fun. There's a video of them dancing around, and just they can't dance. Like, I'm sorry, like I saw the video, I was like, these people cannot dance. Like, they could do better than this. Like, look at it. Just moving and waving there, but it's really beautiful because Enugu State is the only Southeast PDP state. Like, it's the only Igbo PDP state. I've seen all of them, honor our tradition and wearing the isiagu and just all working together, and it's just so beautiful to see. You will not even know the people that are Igbo and the ones that are not even Igbo in this. And when we get to see the communique, we'll now know what it is that they were talking about. Yeah. I like that they cut that video just before somebody I did not want to see, because if I had seen his face, I would have shouted. But yeah, we also did not see. Do you know Nico's living? You people in NCR are just rude. I don't want to see his face. Don't put his face on my screen. Do you know Nico's living?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, Nico's living. Yeah, you see?
Who doesn't know Nico?
Do you understand? Like, who doesn't know Nico's living? So Nico's living's dad is also a governor.
Yeah, Osun State,
Ademola Adeleke, and he didn't come. And wanted to see Nico's living. Well, we did not see him in any of the videos. Sha, wanted to see Nico's living. Where is your daddy? You didn't see him. He did not come to Enugu. Why? But yeah, I'm very excited about, not very, but I'm excited about what it is that they are going to do. So yeah, let's take a look at the comments. This one says, of what use is that gathering? Wait for the communique. They cannot even resuscitate their dead party. This is so good to watch, unity over everything. Just look at how these politicians are wasting public funds they did not work for. Who gave him the right to use Enugu State fund to organize party for his party PDP when workers are not paid? When workers are not paid their wages? One Nigeria, finally, nobody can differentiate their tribe. I watched this video up to 3 times before I can recognize most of them. PDP is better than APC, at least. It's giving court meeting vibes. Looks like that Nollywood movie starring KOK, Pete Edochie, Tony Mez, and Clement. It's just giving, if you know, you know. Where is our dancing governor? Well, we're hoping that we get to see, like, you know, updates, really communicate and see what it is that they were in town for. But this really looks like they had a lot of fun. So yes, thank you guys for coming to Enugu. Safe journey back to your respective states. Now let us go straight to the other trends that we have. And we have this particular one from Kiss Daniel. There are many ways we're going to look at it from. But we're going to, let me just read it out. If you want to break up with me, no problem. Just pay me my pension for all the things I don't do, my airtime, my gifts, the F, etc. Then you can leave. Balaclava. Let's look at the comments. This one saying, I don't know Kiss Daniel. He's always confusing the public with his tweets. Make her hear saying, leave that in wife. She gave you a life, gave birth to twins for you. It's a same country. She should be walking away with your mansion and 70% of your wealth plus child support. You just the yarn dust. Cure cruise, I beg. This one, no fee break up with his wife. No worry. The way humans jump into conclusions should be an Olympic sport. See how high plenty people don't jump. Are we low-key wishing it's true? Where did he hint his marriage crashing? Something that might be the lyrics to the song he's working on. He's probably not even talking about his wife. It could be a song he's working on. But now, a lot of people are saying that it probably might be about his wife, you know, because you've been hearing one or two things about it. It might be about his marriage and all of that. But generally, what do you think about partners that take all the things that they buy for their partners when the relationship ends?
Honestly, yeah, I really do think that people
let's yeah, it's like as if I'm reviewing up to say something, but yeah,
like when I hear stuff like that,
we'll go on a very quick break right now. We have to go on a break.
Okay.
You're welcome back to the program. You're still watching Afia TV Official on Afia TV. My name is Favor Obinyaluba, and I still have with me in the studio Tamara Bullions, CEO of Bullions Group. I will just people that have many talents to just put it together and just say it's a group. Like all of you that any small thing say Bullions Group, group of businesses, then Empire. It's group and empire that's suffering in people's hand nowadays. But no, enjoy. It's your time. Shine. But yeah, we're looking at this particular tweet from Kiss Daniel, and he said something about if he's living a relationship, you need to pay him pension, all the things that he has bought, all the things he has done and whatnot. People are hinting that it could be his marriage that is about to crash. And then I want to now ask from this point of view, what do you think about people that collect the gifts they give to their partners when the relationship ends?
I don't think it's right, but I feel like the only reason that your partner wants to collect a gift from you is because then you cannot afford the gift.
Hey.
That's also true, because have you heard something similar? A similar story happened to females of silver and caliber, like people that have made. But that's the truth. Like honestly, like they know that they are your life. So if they are collecting this thing, if they are threatening you with collecting this stuff, you're either going to get stuck in the relationship because you don't want them to take it, or you don't want to feel embarrassed that people that have seen you with this and that will say, so nobody even get them like that. Yeah. So they already know that this thing they take it from you is going to actually pain you. They want you to feel the pain of leaving the relationship. But if you know your person you're dating can afford what you want to take from her times two, you don't want, even if you want to take it, you will never want to say it because you'll be embarrassed at the end of the day because she's going to buy it times two. And secondly, I feel like if the person never even loved you, the person was just there for one or two, because why would you want to hurt someone that you claim to once love? It doesn't make sense though.
So you think that like most times when they want to collect like gifts that they give to their partners because they know the person cannot afford it?
80% of the time.
80% of the time?
Yeah.
So the other 20% of the time is person just being petty?
Person
just being plain petty?
Yeah.
That affording it 2 times. More people are dating rich women.
No, it's not about being rich.
Because I don't have a group.
It's not about being rich.
Because if they collect what they bought for me, I can't buy it. But yeah, I do get your point. But when
you say what, like when you say what they bought for me, it feels like it's not just one thing. It's like a lot.
Why would they buy one thing for me?
You don't get it, like, you know, if it's not about being rich, because if the girl can just afford basic things, it might just be one thing that she cannot afford that you bought for her. You get me? But if the girl is below average, below minimum, you know, it's like you have a lot that you have gotten for her that you can just pack and go, and she's actually in pain.
So why are you trying to say that broke girls should not be in relationship?
No.
So
just don't be in relationship with someone petty. That's just the summary.
How will you know until the relationship wants to end?
you guys will have not just one quarrel, and the person's reaction to all these mini quarrels will just give you an insight of what the person can do when a bigger situation comes in.
True, very true. But the cocoa is that broke girl should not love now. If you are broke as a girl,
no, don't be broke as a girl, to be honest. Really be broke, because I don't understand. Get a job. If you don't want to do business, get a job. I get so clean, like I get so annoyed when I see girls that even if you're not going to school, but at least there are jobs, like in this Enugu now, there are jobs everywhere. But it's just that they're not good jobs everywhere. You get me? So start from somewhere, at least. So broke will not be the word. Maybe you are not rich, but broke is not the word. Yeah.
Rich people nowadays are broke. Are you seeing the economy? Are you feeling that? Maybe you have a group. So
I feel like when you say broke,
okay.
I feel like when you say broke, it means you cannot even afford the basic amenity. When you say poor,
do you know how much is basic amenity?
When you say poor, you are trying to, like, you can still afford, but like I don't know how to put it. I feel like when you say broke, it means empty pockets, like nothing.
So poor is what? Poor is death sentence.
Poor is basically like you're just affording, like, how do I put it? You can afford to feed yourself, but maybe once a week, once a day.
Okay.
But when you say broke, you are begging to feed even that once.
Hey.
That's what I feel. I don't know. That's what I feel.
Yeah. I would say it's the opposite. Like if somebody is broke, they can eat once a day, but like, but when you are poor, you cannot like eat you are struggling to eat the once a day. But broke, you can eat once a day. Like, we feel broke once or twice now. Not be say we will die or something. We can package ourselves to being broke. When you are poor, you cannot package yourself.
Okay. Maybe I'm interchanging.
I feel like it's a little bit of interchanging. Yeah. So broke women or poor fat, if broke women, that means poor women should not be seen around love.
No, if you're poor, please don't go for someone that is poor. Go for a rich person and then know how you act, because people have to compliment each other.
Poor person want compliment rich man. Which compliment poor person want?
You cannot have it all. You cannot have it all. You just find one thing that is person's weakness and then
have it. As you are poor,
force yourself to feed on it.
As you are poor, if you don't have money,
you might not be financial now. You
can be what?
There are rich people that lack family love. You can just give all the love, like
exchange
you've never gotten.
Exchange rate is bad. So you give me money, I give you family love.
Yeah, relationship is actually
wow.
What's the word for
I don't know. You're on your own.
You have to be worth something, even if you're not financially.
Exchange of value.
Yeah, that's the word.
Okay, so wow, I don't learn now. So if I don't have money now, but I have family love. Because to be fair, I do have family love. Yeah. I'm loved at home.
Yeah.
But financially, I'm not loved. So I can now say, okay, since you are loved financially and I'm loved at home, we can exchange.
I feel like there's no equation to love and relationship.
Is that what you're saying now? That's just. I agree. I'm actually teasing you, but I do agree with you. I do agree. I feel like in the course of relationship, like you get to learn so much about this person, you get to experience this person, and then the gift that you give this person should be out of love. It should be out of I want you to be happy. I'm buying this because I want to see the smile on your face. I want you to feel good about yourself, blah, 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 whatever reason, but it should be from a place of love. Yeah. And if you are taking everything back at the end of the relationship, then that it wasn't a relationship of love. It's just what you're even thinking about, make I collect everything where I don't buy.
Makes sense.
Doesn't make any sense at all. I do agree with you. Well, wow. Finally, we have one last story to talk about, and it's the case of Mohbad. So Mohbad's father is saying that the thing with Mohbad is like, we've dragged this. I don't even want to say we've dragged this because this person, there's a lot of controversies around his death, to be very fair. Like, there's a lot of controversies around his death, and I don't even know whether to say it's painful, because obviously I have not lost a child. I don't have any child, but I've not lost a child, so I don't really know if this person is coming from a place of grief or is coming from a place of justice, but there's something that feels really, really odd about it. And he's saying that his son was doubting the paternity of his grandson. Yeah, the son was doubting the paternity of his grandson, and even though a lot of people feel like that's not true, Mohbad really loved his son Liam and all of that, and then even his wife, they're saying the wife should take a paternity test, and the whole thing that is just really going on around it, like it just sounds somehow. Let's take a look at the comments before I ask your opinion on it. If you come from a good supportive family, you don't know what God has done for you. Why is women not fighting to know who killed her husband? keep speaking up and loud, man. We all can't love your son more than you. Now you know what's in you see. If only Mohbad can just come back for 30 minutes and say everything on his mind after seeing the truth. Sadly, the innocent guy was surrounded with the wrong set of friends and family members. You should be happy that he has a child to keep his legacy, young man. Wumi is tormenting this man. Nothing you won't tell me. DNA as simple as ABCD. You dey fear for picking where you say you use your hand born. What do you really think about this whole case? DNA, should he rest? Should we just call it a day? Like, what do you really think about it?
Yes, I would say, like, basically, yeah, 80% of people that are like pushing for this DNA are the other gender. That's the truth.
Yeah.
And it's very painful that we know that these are the ones that are actually very good with this kind of illegal activities.
Yes. Wow.
So
illegal activities.
Why are they really like the way men are so happy when they hear DNA? But firstly, I would say, yeah, if I was me, I would not do DNA because not because the child is not Mohbad's son or the child is whatever. But when someone starts asking you for DNA, it's very embarrassing.
Yeah.
And then so like the person literally like I don't know how to put it sharp. Sometimes people refuse to do DNA not because they doubt the paternity of the child, but because they feel embarrassed and insulted. Like, why are you even doubting my trust? Like, why are you? Is this something that we are supposed to be talking about? You get? I feel like the only time you should ask for a DNA is if there was something that led to the birth of the child. Then you're not truly sure if this child is yours or not. Not in that kind of okay, this girl got pregnant before they actually married her. So if there was a doubt, why did they go and marry her? And he was in the picture of the track. So why did you go and marry her? If there was Mohbad is not a poor man. He was rich before he died. He is rich even after he died. Forget that that's using his name for anything. If he really doubted, he would have done the journey. Mohbad is not even let me say an AK person or a JJC. He doesn't even need me. He will just carry tell and know the journey. Nobody will know.
Yes.
Silently. Do you get? Now this Mohbad's dad never talked about DNA or anything like that until all this money started flowing in for his grandson.
Yeah.
And for a mourning dad, I feel like the least that you should be wanting is to disregard that particular seed that represents your son. You should be happy. You shouldn't even want to think about if the child is yours or not. Like, why are you thinking about it? This child represents your dead son.
Yeah.
So why do you want to? And let's be honest.
Your dead son accepted the child, yeah. So
legally, yeah, even if they do DNA, I don't know the law word for word, but at least I watch movies and I read documents and I read all these novels. I feel like legally, yeah, since Mohbad accepted the child while he was alive, that child is legally Mohbad's child.
Yeah.
Whether DNA proves it right or wrong, Mohbad cannot do anything about it. And if he puts the guy's name, his son's name, any of it, he remains valid. Whatever they are doing is just. And first of all, Wumi, people saying that Wumi, why is she not fighting for her son? Babe has a lot of people against her.
Yes.
She's too young to be facing. Yeah. She's too young to be facing, and she doesn't. I don't think she has a family that loves her so much. So like basically, she has nobody backing her up. That's also truth.
I think I agree with you. I don't agree
because
with
her sister, the way her sister has been talking online, like the whole family is just messy. Just like they've not been totally agreeing with each other, so you can see there is no peace. So for her, I don't blame her if she doesn't
really
come out to talk.
It's really underrated to marry into a family that is like drama free and a family that loves you and a family that
even
really
if family even has drama. I feel like marrying into a family that is how like this educated and
yes,
their lifestyle, because some things they will just keep short. Like they don't want the mess. They don't want this mess around their dead son. They don't want all these things stuck to their sons.
I won't even say educated self because some families educated will send publications.
You know, going to school and going through school is different. Family that went through school.
True.
So even if there is something that they want, that they really want to give her, like for the sake of their son's legacy.
Yeah, for the sake of privacy and all of that. Yeah, I completely agree with you. And I just hope that the dead is dead, you know. There's no way we can really find out from both sides. But I really want Wumi to take care of herself and her child as well. Like, that's what is very, very, very important. For her to take care of herself and her child. And I hope that we stop seeing like Mohbad in this light. He was such an amazing artist and he doesn't deserve all this whole.
But the journey is not even necessary because I'm sure she's never going to come back to the family house. So what's the journey for?
It's so unnecessary to me.
And he's not a rich man like he wants to give the sons anything or anything. Like what's the journey for? It's really.
And then why I also say it's also really rigged against her is that there are a lot of people that do not support her. So even if she comes and says, "Oh, this is the DNA," people might not still even believe her.
The men's words.
You know.
I will not get to be
my
surprised.
God, oh my God.
And
That's
the court
the
has,
best word.
that's the truth now.
Yeah.
But check the comments. You can see that 80% of people pushing this DNA is just
They are
the men.
Try.
It's just the men.
Try.
The women are mostly concerned about why is me just quiet, why
Why she's not taking care of herself and whatnot. That, I actually do agree.
Yeah.
I feel like it's really rigged against her. Even if she comes out and say, oh, this is the paternity, or this is the best thing, people might say they forge. You know, this has gotten to that point where whatever she does is really going to be used against her. But yeah, I really hope that she's fine, and obviously she's not very fine, but I hope that she really does take care of herself and of course her child as well. Thank you very much, Tamara Bullions, CEO Bullions Group. Thank you very much for joining me today. I had so much fun.
Yeah,
you have bad mouth. And of course to you, our viewers, thank you so much for watching Afia TV Official today. Remember that Afia TV Official airs every weekday 5:30 to 6 p.m. only on Afia TV. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. My name is Favor Obinyeluba. Enjoy the rest of your day.